Hello, everybody. This is Michael from the Kubeapps team, just with an update about running Kubeapps on Tanzu Kubernetes Grid 1.3. I'm not going to do a demo because it's no different to what we've seen when we've demoed Kubeapps on TKG 1.1, which was last year. But basically, all the same options are there. We're able to install and run Kubeapps using single sign-on. So, for example, I'll just log out here and then log back in, and you'll see it's going. I've set this up with Google as my account. There we go. And we're logged in. The main difference is that TKG 1.3 has completely revamped the way user authentication works. In particular, the identity management. In the past, when we'd done this last year, it was all about setting up your workload clusters with OIDC options for the Kubernetes API servers config. Whereas now that's no longer an option, but the good news is that the VMware project Pinniped is being used to manage the identity management for us. So in this case, I've got, I'll link to the details where I've dumped exactly what I needed to do to be able to do this. The main thing is setting up TKG 1.3 with the identity management, and that was quite involved. There's quite a bit there, but and a few little exceptions that I had to work around. For Kubeapps itself, once that was all set up, it was just a matter of creating our own a new JW2 authenticator. That's something that Pinniped will look at and find and say, great, I trust this issuer and this whatever client ID you configure, and it'll trust that issuer. And with that, I can then configure Kubeapps with the same client ID, and Kubeapps will just work as you've seen. There is one small issue in that the version of Pinniped, the new VMware project for identity management, the version of Pinniped that gets installed with TKG 1.3 is actually an older version, which we no longer support in the current version of Kubeapps. So I've had to install an older version of Kubeapps, as you'll see if you read through the details. But otherwise, it works as you would expect. Yeah, that's about it. Thanks for your time.